Now, I've already spoken about this, but I only had a slight little touch on it. I kind of wanted to do its own little video, more so on just kind of informing the developers, like, okay, this is the issue, can we look into it? Can we possibly get that quality of life update inbound ASAP? Because truth be told, Eloki kind of needs it. And you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? Well, stamp cards, right? Now, during the, I think the beta side of it, these cards right here were actually part of the summoning system. It was an additional part of the gacha part in terms of going for the character, going for the stamp card, and then going for the weapon card. Obviously, with the way they handled it, they decided to make it so that the stamp card is now a farmable piece of kit, which is fantastic, right? It's free. Now, the issue on hand is that it's heavily RNG'd, and you could go weeks, months, God knows how long, and you might not actually even pull the stamp card that you want. That's the issue on hand. So, for example, right now, what we now know, when new characters release, their stamp cards are thrown in to the mix. And the thing about Toshiro, if you guys don't know, is that if you do build the character, he kind of needs his weapon. And if you get his weapon, you kind of need that stamp card. Like, Toshiro really is kind of like, it's not a character, I mean, there are alternative stamp cards and weapon cards you can use, but when it comes to Toshiro specifically, I would say those stamp cards and weapon cards for him in particular is heavily needed. And so with his stamp card being thrown into the mix, I think Kaku had like 100 keys, over 100 keys, or like 90 to 100 keys, and he didn't pull a single Toshiro. So even though it's confirmed to say, okay, character stamp cards are now in here going forward, boys, let's save our keys, right, for when Gin releases or when Aizen releases, because we know that their stamp card is going to be in here. You can have as much keys as you want. It all comes down to RNG, and unfortunately, there is no guaranteed way to obtain this without paying. That's the hitter. That's the hero. So with that being said, I kind of wanted to offer my solution. Now, okay, well, now with that being said, I'm pretty confident in saying that the developers are aware on how RNG this system is, and I believe it's being looked into. I believe it is. Now, there's two things that can happen. One, I think, is probably going to happen. We'll go into that in just a second. But the second one, and what I thought of, is why not just do what they did during the beta? During the beta, to get a single copy of his stamp card, it was through the challenges in the event. I don't understand why they didn't just keep that. So that way, everyone has access to the first copy. And it's from the event, right? They're making the event engaging, grind-worthy, and whatnot. You know, everyone's kind of going through it, not missing out a beat to, you know, not miss out on getting these extra rewards. Just apply it near the end. So that way, you know, you got everyone putting in time and work into the event itself. Just put it right at the end. Maybe make it so that it's like a, I don't know, like an 8-day login, or I don't know, some form of mission. So that is probably, I would say, one of the easiest way to go about it, right? Give everyone access to the stamp card through the event. Just got to put some work into it, and then there you go. They got that first stamp card, so that way when you want to get the dupe, that then comes into RNG play, and we'll leave it as that. Or, and this is something that I slightly spoke about, is that in a weekly basis, depending on how many runs you do and how many times you fill up the bar at a certain amount, you will then get to the point where you can selectively choose your stamp card. Those are like the only two alternative choices that I can think of, and again, the one that I've just mentioned in terms of selectively choosing, I think that is going to be in favor in terms of what could very well be implemented into the game. And again, it's a quality of life update that I would like to see in the game ASAP, preferably before Aizen, because of course when Aizen drops, I understand that a lot of people do want to go out of their way and get that man maxed out. Obviously I myself, yeah, I think that might be the better way to go about it. But then it comes into question on having to save the keys or having the amount of keys required. But then again, if you're saving your keys for a new character, then technically speaking, let's say the third rotation of doing this fight, you're guaranteed it actually works in that favor. So that way you're guaranteed to walk away with it. It's just it's going to require some keys being saved up, and then on a weekly basis it resets. So that is something that that needs to be thrown into the mix, in my opinion, as soon as possible, preferably. because right now with the way things are, it's starting to, well, I think ever since the Toshiro release and they just decided to throw his stamp card in the mix of things and not give us that singular copy for free through the event, I think that just kind of put it into perspective, like, okay, yeah, no, we can't have this. This is going to be too brutal, you know, because at the end of the day, there are going to be players out there with their Toshiro without his stamp card. And it's going to be like that for a long period of time, because stamp cards, again, it's all RNG. There's nothing in here that is giving us some form of safety net. Obviously, there are chances, even though it's gold, and for the most part we're getting pieces, I actually have pulled some 5-stars in these. Okay, well, I was hoping to do something on video, but clearly not. But we're going to run it back, because just to put it like this, the amount of runs that I have done on this, I have got Yoruichi's stamp card 4 times. 4 times. It is pissing. If I get one more right now on video, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. So this is definitely something that, look, because again, I'm glad that they've made stamp cards viable and for free. But in terms of getting the stamp card, that needs to be looked into. They can still keep it as is. I mean, nothing really changes. It's just, you know, giving us that option at a certain point to be like, right, can we now selectively choose? Because I think even in the pre-registration, it was also random when we got our 5-star box, where you can selectively pick a stamp card. And I think also in the battle pass, no, actually no, that's another thing. In the battle pass, actually, I forgot to mention, you can actually, well, because unfortunately you have to buy the battle pass in order to get this, but basically you can obtain a material. If you don't want a stamp card, there's these specific materials which you can selectively choose to put onto a pre-existing card that you have to dupe them out. So they've got that in place, but again, it's you gotta buy it, unfortunately. So, but coming back to just kind of getting that first initial stamp card and gradually duping it out, because I mean it's gonna take some time duping it out. Unless RNG is very well on your side, then fair play. But yeah, I think this is a major issue that needs to be looked into, and it could quite easily be rectified and improved if they wanted to. The next update, it's as simple as that. If they wanted to. All right. So in the case of now us getting this, this is my 3rd or 4th copy now. This is the stress. This is the stress that I'm talking about. That's like my 3rd or 4th copy. Like, oh my god. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, it's good, but at the same time it could so that's the issue that we have. And again, this is all RNG, so people could be doing unlimited runs weeks after weeks after weeks, and there is someone out there who won't get that stamp card because it's just 100% RNG. So that's just my thoughts process on it. But alright, I'm gonna get these keys done. We'll do another run, and then I swear to god, if I get Aizen or Yoruichi dropping up again, I think I've proved my point. Or if I just get another dupe of one that I don't want, that again will just prove my point on this needs to be looked into. And oh, we got one! Oh, what the hell? Yo, we got one! I'm pretty sure we got one. Oh, we did! Yo! Okay. Please. Please don't we got a Toshiro piece. We've got 5 of them. Just another 95 more. Yeah. Who's it gonna be? Okay. All right. This is okay. Now you're starting to piss me off. Now you're starting to piss me off. All right. Final run. This is going to be giving me a guaranteed drop. Hopefully we can get 2. I mean, I got lucky, which is kind of crazy. Out of the blue. But again, unfortunately, it's something that it's not, well, I mean, it's not horrible to get that Byakuya stamp card. I mean, for Byakuya, because of course I am using the man. But it's not something that I just kind of, I want right now. Not something that I need right now, but I mean, I can't really beat that. Okay, it's not horrible. Alright, it's not bad. Compared to what it could have been, it's not too bad. Alright, but let's just kind of see, because again, everything that I've just been getting constantly is just duplicates after duplicates, and it's just like, please help me out here. Just okay. Well, we got 1. Oh, we didn't get a secret stage. That's fine. All right. Well, what's it gonna be? Let's have a look. Oh my! Nah, developers. I need that quality life update. I need that quality life update. Now this is some BS. I need that. He was literally there. Toshiro was right there. I need that quality life update. I can't take this anymore. This is gonna piss me off.